Hello, and welcome to another episode of TacoBytes, your daily bite of Degen, episode number 644, coming to you live from somewhere, nowhere, Austin, Texas. Today, we actually just got to our place. Earlier today, but we had to drop everything off because we were late getting into Austin because driving through Dallas hit a ton of rain, but hailstorms as well. Sort of got trapped under some bridges for a little bit and trapped out in the open. Really interesting traffic patterns and actions. But got to Austin, super late, and then had to go run and meet with teams. Great time getting to see people that, I've only been talking to for the last 6 months since seeing them at ETH Denver. So really, just hugs and talking and getting straight to business, getting ready. It is technically day -1, as tomorrow is day 0 of consensus. Day 0 of consensus is hackathon day. So some really cool stuff is going to be going on there. Really excited to sort of see what's built out or what people are bringing to the table. And so we will be there bright and early. We have our first meeting of the day, I think around 9 a.m. And then we have badge pickup around 10. We literally let AI decide our conference schedule. And let's see if I can pull that up real quick. Oh, nope, I cannot. Let's see if I saved it somewhere and sent it somewhere. So what I ended up doing for days 0 and 1, Tuesday and Wednesday, because once we get to Thursday, Friday, who knows what the schedule is going to be like. It will be crazy times. But let's see. Oh, there we go. What we did is we ended up doing a lot of the brute force work in ChatGPT, just because we're a little bit easier with some of knowing, exactly sort of how to prompt things out a little bit, and giving it step-by-step instructions, inputting the events, their names, their locations, and their times. And then ChatGPT turned it into a run list for us, and then we use the Venice AI, so Venice.ai, to actually convert into a schedule to optimize our time for the most amount of conference, most amount of events, and giving priority to important events as well. So I just published that out, and we actually put it as a tweet earlier today. So it was a lot of fun sort of making out. There is a little bit roughness in it gives the entire time of the event, but then it gives the next event and the time it starts. And so you have a nice little step down list. Okay, cool. 9 a.m. this starts, 10 a.m. this starts. I got to be there. It sort of works its way down the list. Interesting day in crypto. We're not going to really talk about the market too much, as it's, from what I've seen, a little stagnant, not necessarily, sideways, choppy. Bitcoin's traveling at 67.9. Solana is at 166. And ETH is, up a little bit for the day, ending at 38.56. So, we're having that inch price move, but not the price movement that people wish to see in, growing ecosystems. We've just come off a couple God candles, and it's an interesting time, to say the least. People, I think, were figuring for ETH to become more actively traded after the ETF was released, but we haven't seen that come to fruition yet. And, whether or not everyone just already had their bags loaded, or they're waiting for clarification and everything like that. So we'll wait and see how that goes. But some of the stuff for day 0, we have stuff with Burn It DAO. We have stuff with Certic. We have stuff with Plume Network. We have stuff with Crypto Cigars. And who knows who else we'll get to meet. If you are here in consensus, please come find me. I'm the guy wearing all the badges, the backpack that lights up, and stick out like a sore thumb. You won't be able to miss me. But please come find me, and I would love to give you something, a hug, high five, or connect with you and see what you're building. As we're trying to build out a lot of things for different projects that have e-liquid tokens. So we're doing some really cool stuff at Manifest for projects in heavy in Web3 or, AI in Web3. So really grateful to be able to meet so many people coming up. Like I've said numerous times, IRL is amazing and will beat out every other thing all the time. So we hope to see you here. And we're gonna bring this episode to a close because, as you can see, I am falling asleep. It is late here after driving all day. Gotta get going to be ready and bright-eyed and bushy-tailed for tomorrow. It is so humid here, so my skin looks really good. But be safe. Drink lots of water, and we will see you at Consensus. And then right around the corner from that, we will literally fly out the next week and see you in Singapore. We have some amazing information that's going to be getting released then. We have some really cool information that's getting released this week during Consensus. But the following week at Super AI, some amazing information is coming out. And excited for you to be part of this journey and everything like that. So we will see you on the flip side. So we're going to end this episode as we end every episode. But I want to thank everyone from LinkedIn, Player One Taco, YouTube, Xerox, Degens, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Telegram, Twitter Video, Kick, Rumble, and Unlonely for joining us today, and future downloads to Solana Mobile Media as well, Soul Media. So thank you so much for making it easier for me to put my content on chain via Solana. So thank you. And as we end with our words of wisdom, which are: a closed mouth cannot be fed, and you cannot feed a closed mouth. Meaning, if no one knows you're looking for opportunity can never come a knocking. If opportunity does come knocking and no one answers, it's going to keep on walking. And with that, we want to wish you a huge an adventurous time. And for everyone, we will see you all. And so we get to end with the greatest, worst knock joke on the face of the planet. And that is, knock, knock. Who's there?